Hello, it's Shante, Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicarns. Okay, so first show, I forgot to turn on the microphone. Like, it's always that with me. I always forget the freaking mic. I always forget the mic. Okay, so today it's like 10. I am so thirsty. It's like so dry. Where am I thinking? When I leave the convent, it is like the driest freaking place. So we're gonna talk about the Ten Commandments, and we're gonna talk about. And I already been over this before. I don't know how many times I've done this type of show. I think maybe once. Oh shit! Why am I not good at spelling commandments? So all the banter is here. If you want less talk, then go to Instagram because I think that'll be the last one I start. Look, y'all, it is like I can't never be right. Don't I got three of them? I thought I had three of these in my hair. I do. Look at this. Look at this. I love that they have black hair weave. Yeah, Chris, this black hair weave is brought to you by Chris Rock. I'm pretty sure it became popular because it ain't never been no time where then a black woman want no black hair weave. I'm not joking. This be the stuff I go looking for. And they made it cheaper. Thank you, Chris Rock. He was complaining about it. Remember he did that hair show? Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at the blackness of the hair weave. I love it, y'all. Hold on. Today I got two booty compliments. The girl's like, "Oh, I wish you could fit in my car." She had a Fiat. I was gonna get a Fiat at one point. I wanted one. She's like, "I wish you could fit in my car." I was like, "Thank you for telling me my booty big. Thank you. Thank you for telling me my butt is huge." Because that is the type of stuff I wanted to hear. Okay, so there we go. Today is all about 10 Commandments, like I said. 10 Commandments, and I wonder if I can bring it up on her so I can go ahead and put it on there. And I don't have to go back and redo. So, yeah, if you want a shorter show, I got some money, y'all. Somebody paid me. They FedEx the check. Yes. Yes. You gave me money. The money I earned. I was like, okay, so copy and paste. Like, I always want, like, I always gotta look up the copy and paste. I gotta write it down. So it's copy Command C and then paste is Command V. I think that's how it goes. Okay, so Control C and then here we got Control V. Ha ha ha. And the seven deadly sins. And I wanted to go over this because of the show yesterday. Because this is the stuff where people forget about. Like, you forget about the stuff you do. Like, it's like we all do this. Like, it's like we forget that these are deadly sins. And so you commit the sins, but it's okay. Like, pray. You know what I'm saying? Pray and forgive yourself. You don't pray and forgive yourself, then that's when a problem occurs. You see what I'm saying? So it's like people always like they act like they'll never be able to be free of being sin. That's why I go through this show too, because it's like I commit sin throughout the whole show. Like it is like so apparent that I commit sin, but I don't commit deadly sins. You see what I'm saying? And it's like one of the deadly sins is actually don't lie about. I mean, one of the commandments is like don't lie about other people, and people would do it anyway. Shantae Brown Sugar Talk on the Black Unicarns. What else I gotta get done? Okay, so let me make a Brown Sugar Talk show. But yeah, that's it. Like it's like I was looking at that like, oh my god, and it says, "You see, thou shalt not kill. Honor thy mother and thy father in the land that I will give you." So I actually do honor my grandfather. I don't have to actually. If my mother and father are evil, what do I need to honor? Um, and that's it. And and for some reason, I do think that my mother had like evil. Like it's just like I don't know. It's just when you don't do it, don't go against people. You have to follow the commandments of God. Like it's like people be like, "Oh man, I've been drinking and smoking," and it's like God is just telling you, "Hey, everything is you just moderate." Like, oh yeah, moderately. I was trying to in my first show, I actually used the proper terminology, like where it's like you just take it and do it over time, and you don't do too much of it at a time. So that's in the other show. In this show, I cannot remember how to tell you how to do that. Do it accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to tell you because you will commit these sins. And the other show is like really positive, and this show will be probably like the same thing because I'm just not. Today we prayed the Holy Rosary, and it's like, God, forgive us for our sins, forgive all of us sinners, forgive all of us sinners for everything. And it's like, oh my God, pray for us sinners now, and as our Holy Mary. And it's like, girl, if I'm Mary right now, you are not a sinner. Like, you don't even know what sin is. Like, the people that I have been with before now, like before all this evil started, like not at the new schools in Texas or like the school in St. Louis, but like the people in Texas, like at the Nova Academy, the parents and the teachers, for real, you are not sinners unless you wanted to go against me. Like, it was like 3 or 4 teachers that went against me, but the rest of them, they were like totally cool for real. Like, they probably didn't even know what was going on. Like Miss Allen, like, it's like, are you freaking kidding me? A sinner, like, pray for a sin? It's like, no, because I'm actually praying for Miss Allen. Like, I'm so serious. So I'm praying for I would call her the mother of what was she, the royal babysitter. I'm praying for that parent. Like, it's like I'm praying for my kids or whatever. So that's the good thing. It's like all the good people actually give me the energy to do what I do. So it's like I have like had a life where I actually have been around righteous people. And today the lady asked me, she's like, "Do you like being around kids?" I was like, "Yeah, because they have no limits." You know what I'm saying? Like, if I started school with my students, they have no limits. And it's like the plethora of ideas because each of them went a different way. And then some of them were hurt by some students. Like, some students felt like they were holier than thou and left people. And it was like the change, like, when you go to high school and like you lose your friend from middle school. So it's like that too. And like all of us go through it. And it's like, okay, now I have a chance to either say something back to her and forgive and move on to a new place, or I have a chance to tell them, okay, I was like kind of arrogant and now I'm not, and I didn't know what that was. And maybe it was this friend, maybe it was this influence or whatever. So it's like, really, if I started school with them, I have a chance to actually we have a chance to actually create a book or something for people going through those situations and how life changes, because sometimes it can be pretty hurtful. It's traumatic. So if we were able to create that too, it's like when we can like phase them into what's happening. So from when they are going through puberty and they losing their synapses, all this different stuff, they lose friends too. They lose connections, and you get new friends, or you and the other friend are not the same. So then you get to a different school. You get to high school. Now you got to start off as freshmen and all this different stuff. So a lot of that stuff is really painful, and it's like a lot of us forget about it, and we'll just tell the kids, "Oh, you gonna be okay. It'll be all right." And sometimes it never is all right. If they have to stay in that same neighborhood and live the same life and they never get away, then it never is all right. I feel like even if your kids decides to take a year to stay at home or doesn't go to college, make sure they travel. Make sure you say, okay, well, let's travel. We're going to get our ignorant ass in this car. So that's what it is. So it's like, please remember that there are 10 commandments. So it's like, I don't care how many times you read the Bible, you need the 10 commandments right there in front of you, because sometimes you will forget that is what is a reference. It's referencing the 10 commandments. And since it's in the Old Testament, I think sometimes people don't think about that. So the first commandment, I am the Lord. You shall not have strange gods before me. You shall not make to thyself any graven thing, nor the likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or in earth beneath, nor those things that are in the waters underneath earth. You shall not adore them nor serve them. This should open your eyes up to your relationships. And this is something that I try to tell y'all all the time. You do not own people. And I felt like this with Chris. Like, I was just like, you gonna put this woman before me. Well, I'm not a god. I'm a human. I'm another woman. And so it's like we get to this point where that's what it is. And it's like, it's an honor or whatever. You have to honor the people in your life. Yeah, I think this is like some kind of thing for creativity. I don't know. But anyway, so it's an honor and everything, but in this relationship, in this life, you still human and that person is too. So you are not holier than thou. Like you have a loyalty to a person, and a person does need to honor their wife, honor their husband. But what I'm saying is, it's like really realize and recognize what am I giving and what is he giving me? Because not at all times is the person leaving you because you a sack of a piece of whatever. It's because you actually better than they are and they don't know how to fit into your existence. And so that is what it is. And it's like not an air of like seniority. It's just the air of I know my value. I know my worth. And so if you don't know it, then you don't need to be here. But I will be like, you put her before me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I talk to you. I'm your friend. I'm your lover. I'm everything that you need. And you put her before me? And I wasn't. You see what I'm saying? It's like I wasn't. It's just like I got a crush on this man. So now I feel like he has to give me more than what he needs to give me. And that's not the truth. It doesn't matter who I am. He doesn't have to do that. So in this case, it's like, this is God. Like, am I God? Like, no, you not. And so that is something that will humble you. You have to be humbled. I'm serious. Y'all don't have to ever go after the man, go through his phone, go through his clothes, tear up everything, throw it out the window. Let him go. Let him go. Sometimes he cannot fit into your value. You understand? Sometimes she cannot fit into your value. Let her go because she's either lying or he is lying. They're not telling you the truth. It's something that's holding them back from being a part of your life or being with you. You can't force that. And if you do, you will end up in your own hell. You'll create your own demon. This is why you have the 10 commandments. You start to create your own demons. You shall not take the name of the Lord God in vain. And y'all, I looked up the word, so I just was like, I'm gonna look this up because y'all really be like on some crazy stuff, so vain. And none of you see what I'm saying? And none of you not remember Antoinette Guthrie, Radiance Pits. You see what I'm saying? You actually are the people that committed a sin and then try to put the sin on me like it was me. You see what I'm talking about? Got damn. From an Erykah Badu song. Y'all, I'm talking about from an Erykah Badu song. Do you understand? Like, this is not a lie. This is the truth. People will actually come in front of you and act like they are holier than you and put a curse on you and go through your life, everything for nothing because they can't fit into your existence. Break yourself off like you're a piece of a plant. Kill yourself. Y'all think I'm being mean, but that's nature. Okay, so vain. Having or showing excessively high opinion of one's appearance, abilities, or worth. And that was what they were doing because with somebody like me, they thought that they had a better chance of being with him than me. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you shall not take the name of the Lord in vain. You shall not actually think that you are equal to God. Like, that's what that is. It's not the Lord's name in vain. It's like, I am not going to stand here and I am God. No, I'm not. I'm a human. So it's like, I'm not equal to God at all. Like, I'm so straight up human. Like, God is love. I hate. You see what I'm saying? And it was something I wasn't allowed to say, but that's the truth. I hate people. Like, I'm not joking. Some things I absolutely hate. I hate papaya. I'm not trying to be pompous or anything. I am just being me. But I cannot get here and be like, oh my God, I am God. I'm just, and it's like you made an image of God, but you're not God. Like, you're not here to grant wishes. I'm not here to grant wishes or anything. I'm just here to show you the love of the Lord. That's it. That's all. I'm showing you the hate, but I'm showing you the hate of a human. Like, it's like that's the something that people have to realize too. That's all it is. It's nothing more, it's nothing less. Honor your mother and your father. And that's the person that takes care of you, that helps mentor you and gets you to where you have to go. I'm not saying that my mother and father were awful people, but y'all, I'm grown now. I'm not a child and I'm not crazy. I'm not going to lay somewhere and let you kill me. You see I'm talking about? They will kill me. They would kill me before they would actually hurt themselves or do the right thing by me. So that's not my mother or my father. But they would abuse the person for not doing right by me too. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, for me, that's a different situation. For adopted children, that's a different situation. It's like sometimes you be thinking, man, they were adopted, like they were just in a bad situation. It's like they probably were in a better life than me. So that's what I'm saying. Like, honor your mother and your father. I honor my grandfather. I honor my grandmother. Sometimes I honor. You see, if you gonna want me to die for you, what the fuck are you on? I'm not here to die for you. Remember, Jesus did that already. It's just a big misunderstanding. Next, you shall not kill. You see, I had actually just like pray about that, because that's not something I need to be doing. It's not a place that I need to go to for anything. It's to like actually hurt somebody for something. You shall not commit adultery. And some people like to say that adultery, oh, I skipped one. But some people like to be like, it's your lusty thoughts about other people and all this stuff. And it's like, really, I don't know. Voluntary intercourse between a married person and a person who is not his or her spouse. And that's what it is. That's adultery. You can't just go after your boyfriend and be like, you cheated on me. It's like, no, are you God? Like, I'm serious. It's like, let him go. Let her go. It's not going to work out. That's what it is. It's like, we have to actually change how we see what this is, because I really think that's manipulation. I really do. I really do. I'm not saying if you want to beat her, you're going to beat her. If he not going to beat her, he don't have to beat her. He don't. Until they put that ring on your finger, honey, stop tripping off everything. I'm serious, because it's not worth it. They are not worth it. If the man that wants to beat her gonna beat her, he's gonna beat her, and you make that commitment to him. Once you make that commitment, then you can say that. Remember to keep the Sabbath day. Remember to keep holy. Anyway, I think they did this wrong. Remember to keep the holy Sabbath day, or keep the Sabbath day holy. So listen, if you have a job and you're not off on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, you can actually pick another day to be holy. You don't have to be holy on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's why I like imported. Because he's like, sometimes on Wednesday, like we used to have church on Wednesday nights, So it's like, that's a cool song. Like, it's like, I always say sometimes on Thursdays, because Thursdays, I kind of keep Thursdays holy. And then I get to this house and the nuns keep their Thursdays holy too. Like, they actually take the day off. So like Thursdays for me is my day off. Like, it's like, that's my day to be like, I can't do nothing. I can't do nothing for you. And I don't do anything for anybody anyway. I kind of just like kind of spread it out now. Like, it's like I just dissipated over the day. What else? You shall not steal. That's a sin. Like, that's a commandment. Do not steal. And y'all just take stuff from people every day. You take it from, and it's like, it's so horrible. Like, it's so many laws and copyright issues and all this different stuff, and you still steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor, meaning you do not lie on another person for anything. And that's all y'all do is lie. You allow another person, that's a commandment. Like, you giving yourself a visit straight to hell. Like, you are going straight to hell, even though these sisters over here praying for you not to go there. You see what I'm saying? Like, that is something that people take like really loosely, and it's like, you do not need to lie on people. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife. You shall not cover your neighbor's goods. So you shouldn't be looking at a man's wife lustfully and all that. That's why the story of Susanna is very, like, it's important, because she was married. She can't do that to you. She can't do that with you. You shall not covet your neighbor's goods. Maybe she wasn't married. I don't know. Still, she don't want to do that with you. You shall not covet your neighbor's goods. Covet. So covet is like want. Desire this person's goods. Desire is what this person has. For what? Yeah, yearn to possess or to have. And that's all y'all do is follow me so you can take my freaking storage out of storage and all that stuff, stealing my clothes and all that. That's breaking the 10 commandments. Like, you're not breaking just any sin. Like, this is the 10 commandments, this law. And like I said, it's like everything that we do is written into life. And so then you sit there wondering why this didn't work out or why that didn't work out. It's because you broke the law. You broke the honor of people. That's why y'all don't ever, it's like live by code. You see what I'm saying? Live by code. And then you be wondering why a man don't want to be with you or why you don't have any friends. That's why. Because you a piece of shit. Anyway, let's move on to the 7 sins in order. So pride. This is something where I'm just like, I get this too. Like, oh yeah, and it's like I can't have a statue for myself that is honored as like if they build a statue, I'm not a deity, I'm not a god. You see what I'm saying? They have to build a statue as like uh representation of me, but not a representation of God. You see what I'm saying? Like it's not something that needs to be done, like where it's like I'm trying to be God. I'm not. And it's like I am a human. Like I put a face to what is happening. And I think even my name just being on something would make people confess. You see what I'm saying? If my name is even just there, it's a confession to people. So that's the other thing too. It's like y'all really have y'all fucking nerve. You see what I'm saying? It's like it's just disrespectful. Okay, so pride, a feeling of deep pleasure or satisfaction derived from one's achievements, the achievements of those with whom it's closely associated, or from qualities or possessions that are widely admired. Consciousness of one's own dignity. So your pride is your own dignity, and it's like that's what it is. It's like too much pride. You know what I'm saying? Too much pride, greed. When you have like too much greed, y'all greedy. You see what I'm saying? 7 deadly sins, it'll push you somewhere else. So, like, say for instance, the pride. Have you seen the meme? Like, I'm saying it like I'm asking a question, but it's a meme that like where the dog is like jumping off the thing trying to get something from in the air. It's like, yeah, because that's supposed to be mine. And the dog will end up killing himself. You see what I'm saying? Because the dog doesn't understand. Lust. And that's greedy. The lust. Lusting after people. That's something else. Like it's just like it's too much. Like men are gorgeous, but how far do I go? Very strong sexual desire. Have a very strong sexual desire for someone. So I'm not lusting. It's like I just actually feel like, oh my God, I just want to appreciate the gorgeousness of this man. But I don't need to go after him. I don't need to hurt his family. I don't need to put holes in his tires. This is what men do to women. You see what I'm saying? I'm going to attack her because she got some good pussy. And it's like, dude, no, you don't need to do that. Man, it's like, man, her pussy was good. So I was over there. I was thinking I need to take all her teeth out her fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, no, why would I have to become ugly because I got good pussy? You know what I'm saying? Why you got to kill me because I got good pussy? That shit don't make no sense. Gluttony. And that's like that's too greedy. You know, that's what it was. The food, I was like, everything in moderation. That's it. Take everything in moderation. So gluttony is like greediness of food. You know, habitual greed. Wrath, I think that was anger. So you know, somebody, I got a short temper. I always say I got a short temper, and then I realize I don't. I have a patient temper. It's extreme anger. It's like I sit there and I just let them go through whatever they got to go through. And so it's like you get some people, they want to hit you all the time. You know, I'm popping off at you, and it's like, for what? Like, what are you doing that for? Like, what have you heard of words and communication? Have you heard of these things? Like, get your ugly ass, and they be the main punk ass motherfuckers. You be like, you a punk out here trying to act like you trying to be somebody. Yeah, get the fuck on. And then you have sloth, which is laziness. So laziness is like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything, you know. And so people might think, well, this could be depression. All this. That's why I did the show, because sometimes it is like your body is heavy and all this different stuff. Y'all got a spirit on y'all. Y'all got to get it off. And it's like, we saying it's mental health, but for real, y'all, these people been doing this voodoo shit for a long fucking time. And so it's like you might have a spirit on you that's like that you got to get off, or you could have done something wrong. So that's the other part of it. You see that you done created your own demon. So in each of these situations, you could create your own demon. And that's what I've been trying to tell y'all. So sloth is laziness. So pride, you create that demon to just go after something and never stop. Greed is the same thing. You go after something and you never stop. Lust, the same way. You keep going till you can't stop. Envy, jealousy, you will go until you kill somebody. Gluttony, you will go until you kill yourself. And you're going to always be trying to reach for something else. Wrath, you always reaching. You see what I'm saying? Sloth. It's like always something where you touching somebody else and ain't nobody trying to touch you. If you can't keep your fucking hands to yourself, then you probably going through one of these fucking deadly sins. It's not a fucking joke. Keep your fucking hands to your fucking self. If it ain't your name on there, then bitch, don't you fucking touch it. If you can't afford it, hoe, put that shit back down in that motherfucking stove. You can make payments with Afterpay. You see what I'm saying? Like, you can wait. You can fucking wait. Ask that nigga you fucking to help you. Y'all see what I'm saying? Ask that hoe that you doing that shit with to help you. Because ain't nobody got time for this dumb shit y'all doing. See, this and this ain't nothing about cursing. Y'all understand? I be having every excuse to curse. Lent. Oh my God, please forgive me in the name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Please forgive me. But I'm serious, y'all. I'm serious. I be serious. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Y'all be on some real bullshit. Keep your fucking hands to yourself. You see what I'm saying? This don't say nothing about smoking, right? Don't say nothing about drinking. It don't say nothing about cussing. It don't say about overworking, anything of that stuff. But still, that stuff that stuff makes your life better. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, don't sit in front of me. I've been smoking all my life. I've been drinking. Well, if you got drunk, it's excessive. So you need to stop. You see what I'm saying? Take it in moderation. That's what I was saying. Take it in moderation. You see? So it's like, I'm a foodie. I don't overindulge in food. I don't think. At least I don't think I do. So that's all you have to do. Just take it in moderation. That's it. Don't be out here just because you got, like I say, some of these things you need to actually do to keep healthy. Like, it's good for you to feel a bit good about yourself. That's the lighter side of pride. Greed. It's okay for you to sit down and be selfish sometimes. Lust. Have sex on Sunday. I'm serious. That stuff is like, it stops the blood pressure and in the morning, high blood pressure. Sex is actually good for you. If you married and you have a partner you can have sex with, if you domestically married, if you whatever, any type of relationship that you cool with, have sex. It's actually good for you. You don't have to do it every day. If the person don't want to do it, don't do it. If one of you is sick, don't do it. If somebody's drunk, don't do it. If you high, don't do it unless y'all have a treaty with that stuff. You see what I'm saying? So that's the other thing. Don't be like that. Jealousy. I can't really say that. You see what I'm saying? I don't want y'all to think that that's okay. But sometimes it'll push you into something else. Being envious, you got to come to terms with how you feel. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to sit down and really come to terms with that shit. Gluttony. You see? Maybe now I should share the food. You see, sometimes I go out and I enjoy a meal by myself when I can afford it. Wrath. You understand? The wrath of something. I don't know. I don't know how to tell you, like, anger. Sometimes you gotta get mad. As a black woman, I have to get mad, but I don't have to hit people. I don't have to actually cuss them out all the time. But I'm angry. I am. Laziness. Sometimes you gotta sit around and enjoy yourself. And that's on the Sabbath. You gotta rest. But they not saying have a Sabbath for 3 months and then come back out like you supposed to be somebody. Get the fuck on. Do some fucking work. Put in some fucking time. So that's it. That's all. It's Shante, Brown Sugar Talk under Black Unicorns, telling you guys to have a great day. Have a really, really great day. It's awesome. Life is good. Enjoy it. Have a good one.